What's going on YouTube? Tass here, bringing you the final episode of the series Road to FIWC. And guys, I can tell you I have made it. I have qualified for the FIWC regional, and I'll be honest with you guys, there was drama, there was stress, there was 5 weeks of absolute stress on me, honestly. Just purely from the fact of every weekend thinking, oh, am I going to mess it up? Am I not going to mess it up? But anyway, let's hop into it. It wasn't straightforward, guys. Let me just explain to you in the simplest form what I needed to do for this last weekend. So this is the last weekend of the month of March. And what I needed to 100% qualify, and what in, the end, basically the number I needed to qualify for the end of this weekend was 38 wins. 38 wins out of 40 was going to get me qualified for the FIWC regional. And I was 23-0, but let me start you off with the beginning of the drama. Now, obviously I'm going to show you guys the last 10 games here, but at the beginning, we got to 23-0. I was dancing, I was playing unbelievable. I was playing unbelievable, but I was, let's just say, in a rhythm. In a rhythm that, honestly, I think I was probably going to get 40, most likely. Once I get past, like, the 23 mark, I think every single time I've done that, I've got 40 each time. I've got 46 or 7 times or something, but whatever. That's another story for another day. But we got 23-0, guys, and I got DC'd. I believe I tweeted it out. I was 1-0 up in the game. And if I'm honest with you, my reaction, I was pissed. I was pissed because there was still a lot of games left. Now, 38 wins was enough, but at that point I was 23-1 and this guy's team's pretty stacked. Effenberg, Griezmann, Bale, Pogba, okay. But, yeah, where was I? 23-1, 16 games to go. I need to go 15-1. Now, it sounds even more than it actually is. I mean, it's hard anyway to go 15-1, but with the pressure and everything on the line, and that was a very nice goal. I like that. The extra pass, guys. It's always about the extra pass. But, guys, I'll be honest with you. When that DC happened, I was so pissed, but I tried to control, as I always say. A lot of people ask me, what's the number one thing? What's the number one important thing about FIFA? Now, bar ability comes into it a lot. But so many players have ability, but it's a mental game. Now, when I got DC'd, I was so pissed. But when it comes time to having to play again, you've got to just ignore it and just think, okay, would I have took having to go 15-1 and qualify for the regional at the beginning of the month? Yes, I would have. So let's go, let's do it. I pushed it to 29-1 as shown at the beginning of this video. And right now 2 games have passed, so we are 31-1. 8 games to go. I have to go 7-1 and I've qualified. Now, you might think, oh yeah, Tass will go 7-1. But before I carry on, guys, we played Nepenthes, and since his team's come on the screen, Nep, you got a couple attributes, but he explained himself. It was just a bit of an experiment, as he would like to call it. But we played Nep here. I did not know I was playing Nep at the beginning, so I was going extreme. I mean, I would have been sweating anyway, but I didn't know it was Nep. I saw the guy with attributes and I was like, oh, this guy's an absolute wanker, if I'm honest with you. This guy's an absolute douchebag when I saw he had attributes. And I didn't know it was Nep. And I was wondering why he only had 3 on. I was like, is he preparing for next month? Because next month, guys, you're only allowed 3 maximum attribute cards. So, right here, guys, we're tuning up early, and this is probably my favourite goal. We slide it off to Modric, finesse shot, find the top bins. Can only imagine what Nep was feeling at this point. 3-0's usually a GG from my end. And at this point, when it's early in the game in the first half, these goals are sort of just like, he has to attack me. So these are sort of just cherries on the icing. So, these don't really matter. The score could have been any score. Because at this point, the game's really over and I'm just sort of doing crazy stuff like that Messi long shot. Crazy shot goes in. And this, I believe, was the final goal. The result was 6-0. CR7 puts it in. Comfortable win. Felt good. 32-1. GG Nep. Yeah, tweet him if you want. Do whatever you want about that. But we played Nep. But anyway, guys. Got to go 6-1 here. I believe it's 6-1. There's 7 games left. Yeah, 6-1. But there's drama. Not only did I get DC'd, I'm about to show you some serious drama. Now, I'm not going to spoil the drama because, I mean, I've spoiled everything else. I've told you I've qualified. I've told you I got DC'd, which obviously I have to tell you because I haven't shown the DC. But there's drama. Let's just say I was on the verge of messing it up. Now, if you guys were going to ask me, so Tass, what would have happened if you went 37-3? You're saying you had to go 38-2. What would have happened if you went 37-3? If I went 37-3, I would have been level with 192 wins out of 200, which, like, 10th, basically you have to get, sorry, I should have explained this. You have to get top 10 in Europe. And no offense, that's basically top 10 in the world. The top 10 in Europe is the top 10 in the world. So you got to get top 10 in the world, and I think like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all had 192 wins. So you'd think, oh, Tass, that's good. 192 will get you done. But guys, my skill rating sucked, and I like this goal. Very good build-up, and Suarez a delusional finish. But my skill rating sucked, and it sucked because every time you lose, guys, and I'm going to lose this weekend, which is the last weekend, you lose like 40, 50 skill rating. So what would have happened? I would have been tied on the wins with 10th. But I would have missed out, guys. I would have missed out on skill rating, and I would have been pissed. And here is, I believe, another YouTuber, and for some reason, is this like a new trend? YouTubers are starting to put attribute cards on. He's got 3 attributes on as well. He tweeted me after the game. This was a good game as well. Sort of, from my memory of this game, he had a couple half chances, but I was not finishing very well. Obviously, as you can see, I usually just show the goals, only the goals. So obviously, it sounds like I'm just scoring everything. But I remember missing a lot of chances against Geomax. But Khedira gives away the pen there. You'd think, oh, 2-0 early should be game if I defend properly. But let's just say my pens just don't seem to go to plan, and rebounds don't want to go in either. So at that point, you can imagine at 1-0 how pissed I was. And we're going into the second half here, guys, at 1-0. Pretty dodgy, but we get an easy goal there of Hullet. Good build-up, and this is where the barrage starts. Unlucky tackle, Suarez is in, and this should be 3-0. No way Suarez is messing that one up. 3-0, that's game. So at this point, okay, I'm a bit relieved. We've got to go 5-1 or 4-1, I believe, after this game. But guys, the thing about what I'm saying is something dramatic happens. Not only is it dramatic, but if it ended up costing me, I would have cried. I would have cried myself to sleep probably, right? Because you got to understand when you see what happens. It would have probably gone down as one of the worst chokes in qualifying history, to be honest. Now, we've got 5 games. If we've got to go 4-1, this guy's got the SBC Suarez. He's called me some serious problems in the past for some reason. I believe a lot of people type in the comments and YouTubers that they prefer the SBC Suarez to the Team of the Year. Now, I'm a stat guy. So, in my opinion, I look at the stats between the two and I'm like, nah, that's surely some sort of sick joke. And right there, guys, I'm going to have to put my hands up. That was a shot with Messi, and it paid off, but what am I doing here? Am I trying to qualify, or am I trying to give it away? I've just given him a goal. We are 1-1. But Messi gives us a little run, and Ronaldo's in. If we can just get past that centre-back, and that was the key to the whole move, and that should be 2-1 with a driven shot. Easy 2-1. And I'm a bit relieved right now. So, you know, I think from seeing these highlights, it feels like and seems like everything's going to plan right now, right? And honestly, it did feel like that because I was playing pretty decent. My finishing was a bit all over the place. I was missing quite a few chances that I'm not showing in the video, like clear-cut chances that I was not scoring in general out of the 10 games, out in these last 10 games. But we've got to go 3-1, guys. Now, you're thinking, oh, Tass, this is... Why are you over-exaggerating? Surely nothing could have possibly gone wrong here. Now, what was my key? I just thought, Tass, win the next 3 games. And then if you lose your last game, it doesn't matter because you got 38-2 and you've qualified. But let's just say that doesn't happen. And let's just say there's actually another thing where it's even more dramatic. Now, this game, guys, I'm going to give you a fucking hint. I'm going to give you a hint. And basically, I'm 1-0 up there. It was a pretty decent goal. Ronaldo was in on goal. But this, I believe this was the game where something crazy happened. Right? So, we're 1-1 here, and I believe this is off kickoff. I've scored 2 kickoff goals against him, so Modric gives it to Vieira. What's Vieira going to do? He gives it straight to Messi, and what is that finish? Unbelievable finish. Messi wasn't great for me the whole weekend in general, in the 40 games. I love my best. So, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm torn. I'm still torn, but when I'm watching stuff like that, I'm like, Jesus. And what I'm about to watch later, which I've given a little spoiler, is even crazier. But, 2-1 up. Are we about to score again? Because then that kind of deletes what I said was going to happen. Or do we miss a clear-cut chance? Let's see. Suarez, pretty decent build-up. Suarez, Ronaldo, Suarez, Vieira. Okay. I don't think this is the game, guys, actually. Yeah, this is not the game. Okay, that was a normal game. Now, this is where it gets even more dramatic. We have 3 games left. I have to win 2 of the 3 to qualify. How can I even put myself in a position to make this dramatic? Now, you're probably thinking I'm just exaggerating. But this is the game where the drama starts. I've given you the hint. Look at him. He's got Bergkamp, Messi, Mane. Now, that front three is pretty lethal. As an Arsenal fan, Bergkamp is a tank. And this weekend, guys, actually, I'm going to be using an Arsenal 11 just to spice things up a bit. So, put in the comments below what kind of Arsenal players do you want me to use, past or present. I'm thinking that Ashley Cole. I know he kind of snaked us, but we didn't really pay him what he wanted. Or, in my opinion, he would have stayed at Arsenal. But comment below Ashley Cole's, Bergkamp's, Lundberg's, Perez's, etc. Vieira, Petit. Comment below what kind of players you want me to use. But this is the game, guys. So, we go 2-1 up, 50th minute. I'm relieved because we got the early second half goal. But I believe pretty soon after, Mane is just... Did you just see what Mane just done? He just sort of like danced past like 2-3 people. I'm not sure what that was. But Bergkamp here slides it through to Messi. Messi cut back. Guys, I'm going to ignore that quickly because look, it's the 83rd minute. It looks like I'm going to lose the game most likely. What am I going to do? Messi, boom. Top bins. Now, if that isn't ice in his veins and clutch, I don't know what is. He scored, I believe, like 80th minute, and that's off kickoff. This guy, look at this. Vieira holds it up, shifts it to Messi, but you're like, nah, surely not. And I've found the roof of the net. And right here, guys, this is probably my favourite goal of the weekend. Let's have a look at Ronaldo. 1 5-star skill move, 2 5-star skill moves, goes past the guy, 3 5-star skill moves. We've done the same skill 3 times, cut back. Messi, goal. Very good goal, and that was it. We, you know, tassed it around the back, and we won the game narrowly. Now, if you're thinking, Tass, is that the drama? And by the way, what are them stats? Guys, what are them stats? 4-3, and he's had 3 shots. These things happen, and I've had 14. As you can see, I'm not finishing. I'm not showing you guys the clear-cut chances I'm missing, but I'm not finishing. But you're thinking, oh, Tass, was that it? Was that the drama? That wasn't that dramatic. There's more. That's just the beginning. Now, there's 2 games left. I have to win 1 of the 2. In my head, I'm like, Tass. Just win this game, and it's over. Right? Just win this game, and it's over. And we get the perfect start. A long shot going top bins with CR7. Long shots with Ronaldo this year don't really go in as much. Like, I prefer taking them with other players. I don't like his long shot. But that one goes straight in. Right here, Blanc gets absolutely ripped by, I believe, is that the red Martial? I didn't really have a look at his team. But half-time, as you can see, he's had that one chance on the 45th minute. We've missed a couple again. I'm not showing you guys the chances, or the video will be about 30-40 minutes long. But right here, guys, he has a chance. Ricochet back to... Oh, that's so annoying to watch. But it is what it is. 80th minute. Can I do what I've just done? I conceded 80th minute there for the loss, basically, almost. Suarez! This time, so close, but no cigar. No cigar, guys, and we lose. We... Even just watching this back, guys, is sort of giving me a couple shivers down my spine, because this is scary stuff. As you can see, I can't really say in that second half, he stopped me to one shot on target and 1 shot off target, which was the post hit. So he shut me down, man. And my defense was pretty poor. So, guys, it's worrying. 1 game to go. All I have to do is win, though. But I've just lost. I'm coming off a loss, and I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. In my head, I'm thinking, not in the game, but I'm thinking pre-hand. And by the way, this is at 0-0, guys. Look at this chance he has with Kante. He doesn't get the corner shot, and we get away with murder. And off that, we get the 1-0, I believe. Ronaldo, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? We give it to Messi. Too much space. Put that top bins. I can see it already, yeah. Top bins. Messi, too much space. And that was a big relief. But 1-0, I've been going 1-0 up in a couple of these games, and they haven't meant anything. So I wasn't getting happy at all. Chris Smalling, easy. Not so easy. Ronaldo punishes. Suarez cut back. Huge. Remember celebrating like a little girl after that goal, I'll be honest with you guys. Celebrating like a little girl. But 2-0 is never the end of the scoreline. Now, if that doesn't sum up the weekend when I'm trying to say to you guys I can't score easy things, that was one right there. So I put that one in. Messi, what are we going to do here? Hullet, Suarez, surely it's a goal. Who is this goalkeeper? Who is this? Lloris, the Tottenham man. Who else is it going to be? A Tottenham player to kill my dream. A 3-0 is usually a game over. So look at that. Just stretch with the right hand. What a save. But we give it to Luca. We do a bit of LTRT. We stand on the spot. Little drag back to Hullet. What's Hullet going to do? Look at that turn from Blanc. Now, we saw Blanc get ripped by Martial earlier. Look at this turn. Are we not going to show the replay? Jesus. And they're the half-time stats. 6-0. 3-0. Sorry, 6 shots on target. And at this point, it's just all she wrote. At this point, it's... The only reason I'm not celebrating like a little girl actually completely in the middle of the game is because I got DC'd earlier. So I'm thinking, I know I've won the game, but I'm thinking, what if I get DC'd? Now, luckily, he DC'd. He paused and left, so I knew it was his leave. And obviously, at this point, we're celebrating like a little girl. We've qualified. We deserved it. If we lost that game, losing the last 2 games, and all I had to do was win one of the 2, I think that would have gone down as the biggest choke in history. But we would have missed out by just skill range, so that would have been a killer. But I'm going to show you guys how the leaderboard ended up. Now, obviously, there's like 7 hours left, but this is how the leaderboard actually ended up as well. In the month, we came 6th. Just 1 win off first, guys. So, 1st and 10th had a 2-win difference. Now, I believe Rafsu, unfortunately, was in 10th spot. And I believe he got overtook by somebody, so Rafsu missed out. Can only imagine how he feels, but... We got the top 10, guys. I believe in the 3 months that I have qualified... There's been Paris regionals, there's been Madrid regionals, and now there is the FIWC regionals. I've came 2nd for Paris regionals in the qualifying. I've came 1st in the Madrid regionals, which I'm not allowed to participate in because I got top 4 in Paris. And now we got 6th. And I'm talking about world ranking, not only European ranking. Now, European ranking is also world ranking because we have the best players. It just is what it is. But right there, guys, we made it. It is what it is. I'm relieved. Not really much else to say. Comment below. Are you hyped? Are you happy for me? How do you feel? Were you thinking, Jesus, Tass, are you actually going to try and mess this up? Or what is this drama you're causing us? Where's the Tassnet around the back? Whatever you want to put in the comments below, put them below. I will be at the FIWC regional. I'm happy. And also, FIWC is finished for me. In terms of qualifying forever. So I can just chill. Put ideas below. What kind of weekend leagues do you want me to do? I know Harry done the bronze thing, so I'm not going to do that, as that would just be sort of like copying. So I want to do the Arsenal, throwback Arsenal this weekend. Comment below what kind of players you want me to use, as I put earlier in the video. But other than that, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. It means a lot to me. Yeah, believe the co-op is coming soon. Harry has finally come back from his little, whatever you want to call it. He's back. The co-op is restarting. Don't you worry. And I've been seeing in the comments below, the co-op is back. But other than that, guys, guess I'll see you next time. Until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Peace.